Hello and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. This is a special studio edition. We'll be giving you a sneak preview of locations to come throughout Poland. Some snapshots include the Bieszczady down in southeastern Poland. We'll be moving north to Częstochowa and then up to the center of the country in Torun. Then we'll take you on a little cruise on the Elbląg Canal, one of the wonders of engineering in the 19th century in Europe, and ending up on the coast with Hel Peninsula, Słowacki National Park, and Dębki. So stick with us, and we'll be giving you a fun preview of places that Poland Daily Travel will be visiting in the future. Just to whet your appetite, stay with us on Poland Daily Travel. Why do we do it? We do it for you. I'm Will Richardson, and I'm looking forward to taking you on a journey. We now are going to move into our first subject, which is
Bieszczady Mountains.
The beautiful Bieszczady. Now, this is a subject close to my heart. What are your main, it's one of my favorite places in the world, not just in Europe or in Poland.
Yeah, you did visit the Bieszczady Mountains many times.
I've been walking in those things, you know?
Yeah.
Up the things.
Yeah, the hills.
Yeah, that's right.
I could say.
They're not really mountains, are they?
No.
They're kind of hills. They're large hills, right?
Bieszczady as a place is very, very interesting because it's rather deserted. It's a place that if you are leading a very, very tough life, you are working in a corporation, long hours, and you really, really respect peace, then Bieszczady, this is absolutely a place for you.
It's a great getaway.
Exactly, it's a great getaway. Also, something that's also a bit confirms that Bieszczady is a bit savage, a bit wild, are the things that the people do out there. So you said that you would be climbing these hills. Yeah, they are hills. They are hills. There are a lot of forests there.
A lot of walking trails and things like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Over 80% of all area are only forests. So absolutely understandable thing is that you're having hunting sessions there. And hunting is a very, very long Polish traditions.
What are you hunting there? What do you hunt there?
Well, at the moment, everything, all the wildlife, like bears, wolves, everything is under protection. So
yeah, you can't. We don't want to kill any wolves.
Arranged thing. Yeah. So
deer,
most likely,
maybe. Deer.
I mean, deer is also under protection.
They're under protection.
It's only something that you can breed especially for this purpose, like I don't know, a rabbit or something.
Or pigs.
That's let's say rarely.
They're not under protection, are they?
They are not. They are not.
Because there's way too many.
But they are also not a bit of a very demanding target.
You know what I say when I see one of those pigs? You know what I say? Get off my lawn!
Which fully understood, but I can tell you that nobody would actually throw a pig in Bieszczady out of the lawn. We would rather take it on the grill.
Take it home and grill it.
No, absolutely, but that's another case. But hunting, that's one thing. Hiking, one of the most famous shelters, high. I mean, you said that there are not very high mountains, but as high as it can be.
Yeah, I think it's the highest is about, how many meters is the high? 2,000 something?
No, not even that.
1,500 meters?
Around 1,600.
1,600
as far
meters.
as I know, yeah.
How many feet is that? Can we do the math?
The 1 meter is around 3 feet.
1.3, yeah, 1.3.
So we are going to, just multiply this by 3.
I'm trying to think in terms of high mountain, compare it to mountains, and for example, that would be higher, I think, than any mountain in the UK.
Absolutely.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. Sorry.
Yeah,
you correct me if I'm wrong.
I confirm that it's very, very decent in terms of hiking, but not enough for skiing, snowboarding, or whatsoever. There is no such infrastructure there.
No, not in Bieszczady.
Not in Bieszczady, but except from hunting and hiking, because hiking was something that I was speaking about, you're having this little shelter. The shelter does not have electricity, does not have running water. So it's like if you are a hardcore hiking person that wants to really have an adventure, Bieszczady is a place for you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. Great walking, and you can actually get lost out there.
No problem with that.
I took have you been there a lot of times?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, like me.
But that's enough.
Yeah.
To understand the spirit.
Yeah. No, because I was going to tell a story, but I thought it would be boring. if you've been
No,
there so many
please.
times. Yeah. Just a quick story. Because I stayed in a hunting lodge there. There's a very nice man who does a lot of hunting, and his sons work the place, his wife. He's got a couple of daughters there as well. So the whole family runs there. The whole family runs this place. And he, one morning, very early, my girlfriend and I, we went out at about 5 a.m. with his son, drove out, and then hiked through. I mean, really the wilderness. There's nothing around.
Yeah.
You would see, you know, the only thing that was around, we didn't see any bears or anything. They have them.
But deers, most likely.
We
right?
saw deer.
Yeah.
And it was very early in the morning, and just, you know, some very large and quite happy deer sort of sneaking out into the grass, you know, in the valley below. I had some binoculars. So you could see something. And that was really magical, but we walked a lot. I mean, you know, up and down. It was fun. He said sometimes you can see something surprising.
Yeah.
But they have a number of animals there. That was the point of saying this. One, that you can take nice tours out into this really wilderness in a sense.
Yeah.
And this strange eastern corner of Europe.
Yeah.
There's hard to find places like this in Europe nowadays, or anywhere really.
I strongly agree with everything that you're saying, especially about Bieszczady.
In the West, anyway.
Will not remain with this character for, I mean, forever, absolutely.
Well, this is what scares me, is I'm almost afraid to talk about it and how nice and amazing it is. A stampede of Dutch moving there and buying houses. And you know,
absolutely.
What's happened in France, you know, in Spain and things like that.
Did you know that Bieszczady,
not just the Dutch, but
as
that's
a region,
an example.
This is something that I wanted to confirm. Bieszczady has been appreciated, for instance, by a gentleman called Steven Seagal. He's having his house out there bought as well.
Really?
So just as not
Does he
only
come
Dutch, but also worldwide.
Seagal comes there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Steven Seagal. I met him once when he was...
I did not have the pleasure, but...
he was working on one of his... on a film here.
He's a fan of Poland as well, as yourself, so...
He's a big fan. And he made this film here. It was about sex slavery. And I had been writing stories about this, so a friend recommended me to meet with him. He was extremely nice. He said, good Lord, if I had known we had somebody like this with your experience of investigating this subject, I would have made you an advisor on the film. We could have used your help. I don't know if I could have helped him that much, but it was nice of him to say it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So he has, a lot of people take shots at Mr. Seagal, but I saw him on the, he also said, you can come on the set. This guy comes on the set anytime he wants. So it was nice. But a lot of people take shots at him, but he is a big fan of Poland and other countries to the east. He's a Russian citizen, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate
Should have made him a
that.
Polish citizen, not a Russian citizen.
But that's, I think, a longer conversation.
It's a longer conversation.
Yeah,
let's not let him dominate.
Just to sum up, I can give you one very interesting thing. Bieszczady, because of the hiking and the whole terrain that they have, which is wild, it's one of the most popular places to arrange marathons and these, let's say, hardcore runs.
You mean running up the hill and down and these long ones?
Have you heard about the Ironman competition?
Sure,
that they were like,
I'm not an idiot. I just appear to be.
No. I can tell you, running at 10 kilometers for me is like a little daily achievement, right? But
do you do that?
I mean,
you don't.
Rarely ever. Rarely ever. But once I'm doing that, I'm very proud. And you know, Ironman is like 42 kilometers. Then you're having the swimming and the bicycle.
Yeah, no, of course.
Out there, they are arranging another type, and more advanced and more demanding type of run, which is called as the butcher's run.
Okay.
And you do like
the butcher?
The butcher, the butcher. Butcher, the one that.
You mean like a guy who's cutting meat?
In slaughtery, that works.
Okay, because I thought maybe it could be something
this
else.
is so the butcher.
The guy who cuts the meat.
Exactly, run, and it's like I think double of the Ironman's distances.
Oh.
So this is like really for the people that love to run. This is the place that they should visit definitely.
Wow. Well, that's a Bieszczady, but not only that. So it has great wilderness, great hills for walking, and if you're insane, running, and it has great wildlife, and it's very peaceful. And we highly recommend it. But there's not a lot of Disneyland
Oh, no.
activity there.
No, infrastructure is not the strongest.
Which is
thing.
why I like it. Please don't go and build a lot of things in the Bieszczady. We like it the way it is.
Absolutely.
Go and visit and be respectful, as I know all of our wonderful watchers will be when you go there.